The reason why I'm doing this is I want to find out from each person, what is your motivation? What makes you tick? Is it the fact that you're able to get up and find a job and make extra money? Or is it the fact that you love this job so much you went to school and your passion is fulfilled? The question I have for you, the people that are not happy with their type of job, what is your motivation to still keep doing what you're doing? Is there something that you would change if you had the chance? And I know with the last year and a half, a lot of us have had ups and downs and changes of jobs. Some of us don't even want to go back to work, and we love the fact that we're at home. I found different type of work online. I work a lot as a trainer and do kickboxing and different classes online. I just recently started getting back one-on-one with people at their homes and businesses. But I noticed that there is a change in society. Then I want to know from you, what is your driving force? That's the question. Is your driving force the money that you're making? Is your driving force that you have to provide for your family? Is it because you are really trying to get famous and keep pushing if you're doing music or if you're a performer? Is it the fact that you want to become famous or maybe infamous, that everyone's gonna be not so happy to see that you're famous, but you're still driving force? The question is, do you feel that being busy is successful? Just recently on Facebook, a friend of mine posted a quote from a Buddhist quote and said that life shouldn't be focused on how busy you are, but how purposeful your life is. That is the question for you, is that what makes you tick? And I'm doing this for some research on my own because I'm in the process of trying to develop ideas to help my clients as well as help other people achieve success. I know we all think about success. We go to school, we get straight A's, we graduate, get the best job in the world, and then all of a sudden we have a family and provide for our family, and then we work, and don't even see our family. And then we retire, and then we're like, whoa, what did I do with my life? Is that something you want to look forward to? Do you want to think when you're retired, did I have success but never enjoyed my life? Give that a thought. Because if you just work to have success, and you're motivated to get to success, is it worth all that work to not enjoy your life? Yes, we have to be able to work and do what we have to do, but at the same time, you got to find enjoyment and got to find time for yourself. A lot of people think that success is having a massive business and owning a corporation. Other people, success is getting a college degree and starting a career and being able to support themselves and be happy, and then go on vacation when they need to, and just to have some rest time for themselves. But other success is graduating from a tech school and becoming a architect or a contractor, which is excellent as well, because you're able to provide for yourself as well as your family, and you have a hands-on trade. And for younger people, success is graduating from high school or getting your GED and going back and completing what you have probably not finished. And you want to succeed. But what is your motivation to do that? The key is motivation is like movement, going forward. What are you motivated to do? Please share and tell me in the comment section what your motivation is. Everyone's motivation is different. And right now, I am sharing this with you because I feel like my motivation has changed significantly over the years. I had a business up north in Pennsylvania. I owned a gym for almost 10 years. And I got my master's degree in exercise science, and I'm an exercise physiologist. Put that aside. I wanted my own business so bad. I opened my own gym, and I still had part-time jobs along all those 10 years as a trainer at different places in order to support myself. I didn't quite have success as much as I wanted. The funny thing was, for about 5 years of my business, I technically was homeless. You're thinking, why? He has a business. How could he be homeless? I was homeless with a business. I slept in the massage room of the gym for almost 5 years. I would wake up at 5:30 in the morning, open up the gym, hide all the stuff and put it in the closet, and clean the massage room to make sure it was ready to go for my massage therapist to come in and use the room. Nobody knew I slept there until one night we had to evacuate the building, and I was the first person there, and they're like, Jason, how'd you get here? I was like, and I had to explain it to the people that I was working with that I slept there and that things were tight, and I didn't really understand how to make my business better and get an apartment at the same time and be able to do both things. But now I know that having that business meant a lot. I learned a lot, but at the same time, I really should have took baby steps to get into business and work and build experience and then open my business. Because I left a really good job to open my business. But I had 4 different interviews for a cardiac rehab position at Lehigh Valley Hospital in Pennsylvania. The reason why I tell you this is that they gave me 4 interviews. The 4th interview took about 6 months for them to get back to me to tell me I actually had the position. And within that 6 months, I was so determined to do something that I really achieved to do. It was open a business and run a gym. But little did I know how much work and money it took. And the people that were helping me originally actually bailed out on me and kind of, you say, in a way, screwed me so that I wasn't able to do what I want to do and try to take away my ideas. But overall, the main thing is if you do get into business with someone, be really careful on who you trust and make sure that person has the same ambition and dreams as you do. Not to get sidetracked, but I want you to think about from that story, is there something like that that you have done to get into business? But now with the COVID and everyone else leaving their jobs, a lot of people are starting their own businesses. But you really need to make a business plan and think about how you're going to make that business work and how you're going to become successful. It may take some time, but you're going to have some resources in order to take time to grow your business. Another idea I thought about that I'm thinking for motivation is, does motivation only include money? Is motivation something that you think, okay, I got to make the Benjamins, I got to wake up in the morning, I got to really, really provide for myself and then my family. The bigger your family, the more you have to be motivated to make money. Sometimes it takes a family in order to be motivated. By yourself, it's sometimes difficult. Or if you have a mortgage on a house because the bank owns your house until you could pay it off, that could be your motivation to pay off your house in a timely manner. For most people, motivation only people think about finances. But did you know that motivation could be more things? Motivation could be going and waking up in the morning, exercising to feel great, to achieve your overall health and become successful with your health and wellness. During my podcast, we speak about, on my Wellness Master Q&A podcast, we talk about wellness and the 8 dimensions of wellness and how you need to achieve each dimension in order to have full wellness. And most people don't understand that part of your motivation, you need to be healthy in order to do the things you need to do to become successful. Because if you're not healthy, you fall apart. A lot of my clients are corporate clients, and they are super stressed to the max. But they're so thankful that I'm there helping them early in the morning, midday, or late in the evening to keep their stress level down and to keep them healthy to become and stay successful. Overall, I want you to think and please share your ideas and thoughts so we can focus another time of why people are motivated. And is there a mentor in your life that helped you get motivated? A lot of people need mentors because a mentor is a person that really will help push you and guide you in the right direction. I listen to Steve Harvey every morning on the radio when I'm going to work, and he always has great advice. Steve Harvey lived out of his car and was homeless, literally, for quite some time until he went to different comedy gigs, and those comedy gigs led to TV shows, and then the Apollo, and the Apollo led to other things, and now he's one of the most famous people and comedians on TV and on the radio. And other people were very much like that too. A lot of famous people were homeless at one time because they didn't have opportunities until they went out and got them and made sure they got them. And every day, most successful people say to themselves, I'm going to have a great day. It's going to be a big money day. Or they think and they put the secret in the air, which is basically saying to yourself, I am going to have a great day and I'm going to do good. Even though you're not feeling 100%, still putting that into the air really does help somebody feel better. You really got to do some self-talk. Because for years I've dealt with anxiety and social anxiety, and many others that I've talked to, they say that, what do I do to cope with those feelings of anxiety? You have to tell yourself that it all is in your head and that your body is reacting to your thoughts and to your emotions, and that those signs and symptoms are the anxiety taking over. But you got to tell yourself that anxiety will not control me. Repeat with me. Anxiety will not control me. In order to be successful, you have to control your anxiety. The reason why I'm bouncing around multiple topics is that a lot of things mentally cause your body to physically react. And those physical actions, what you portray when you try to become successful, if you're not feeling well, it's very difficult to succeed. And health is wealth, like they always say. I'm looking at some of my notes here, and a lot of people have mentioned that their motivation may be not monetary. It may be what is after being monetary, is successful, and also possibly a politician or someone famous, or if someone is in the media, or a stand-up comedian that really wants to get to the next level. He's been working all day long at the bars and the nightclubs, and the next step is now he gets a TV role. Boom. He became successful because he started from very small open mics and went up the ladder to become more successful. The same thing goes for every single job. You don't have to have those small steps and jump to the top. The main thing is finding what gets you from point A to point B, which is success. In between, there's sub points all the way up to get to that success. And I talk about in my book that I'm writing the powerful P's to success and how to cope with anxiety and other emotions to get you to the next step. And that is very, very important. Positivity. You need to get up there. You need to push yourself. And you need to want to have a goal. You have to write out your goals. What is your goal? What is your ambition to succeed? Do you think that success for you is just having a fulfilled life, a happy life? That is great. It doesn't have to be monetary. It doesn't have to be your job that makes you successful. Some people want to have a family and kids, and that's what is successful. Seeing their kids grow is that they achieved good morals as well as developed. That makes them really happy to see their kids do well. And I really appreciate everybody's watching. I see we have a few viewers here, and I just want to talk to you, but feel free to message me. I'm very new at using the social media platform on YouTube for live, but today was a good test try to talk to my viewers about motivation, who and what motivates you. I'd like this to be an open forum. Feel free to email me or comment or share or subscribe. And also my podcast is Wellness Master Q&A, and there's a link to that in the description as well. And if you have any wellness and health and fitness questions, feel free to ask me that as well. But before I go, please tell me what motivates you. I'm going to check the chat here to see if any people have checked or sent me a message. Just curious. Okay. Just checking if anyone else here has sent me a message. Okay. But I do appreciate everyone that's watching and also sharing your information with the viewing audience. The main thing I want to leave you with is that if you're not motivated, what are you doing? What is your driving force? Is your life just to wake up, do a routine, feel miserable, go to bed, and do it again the next day? Or is your life purposeful? Is there a purpose of why you're doing what you're doing? And is that purpose to feel well, enjoy life, experience life, help other people, and have a passion to succeed? If you need help with motivation, that's what coaches are for. Like, I'm a wellness coach, a human performance coach with fitness and wellness, but I also do keynote speaking on motivation to help people to succeed, to get to the next level. And that motivation starts with your body and your mind to grow and find what is that motivation. For you, I want to give you homework and write down 3 things that motivate you and where you want to get to in the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and a year from now. And forget about all the surrounding stimuli that are happening. What can you do yourself to get motivated, to succeed, and start with baby steps? Even if success is be the manager of a company that you work for, if that's a goal of yours, put that out there as a longer term goal, unless you're pretty close to that already, like assistant manager. But if you're a clerk, a stock boy, but someday you want to be an owner of that store or help open up a franchise, then start as the clerk. Think, what's the next level I get to? Okay, I'm going to start working with different management, assistant manager, and so on, and get to the next level and possibly open up a franchise. It's been done in McDonald's. Actually, there's a person that started off as a dishwasher, and now he owns a franchise because they saw his hard work and dedication gave him an opportunity to own a franchise and become successful. Just think of a franchise as your life. What are the steps to make that franchise successful? But I greatly appreciate everyone's time. I know your time is important. The saying is, time is money. That's not true. Time is priceless. Think about that. You need to use your time wisely because you only have so much time in a day. If that time is used doing nonsense things and you're not really focused, that's going to cause you not to become successful, and your motivation is just scattered. And I have homework too. I'm working on a few projects right now. I need to focus in order to finish them. And one of those is developing a patent on one of my products, which I've been talking about for quite some time. But I am focused to get that product finished, as well as to help others achieve their goals in health and wellness as a trainer and an exercise physiologist. But I greatly appreciate your time, but find out what your passion is. Follow that passion. Write down the steps to that passion, what motivates you in that passion, and where your success is going to be. It doesn't have to be monetary. It could be small, could be a little bit larger, or very big success in your life. But thank you very much. I am Jason, and people like to call me JC, and I have a channel called JC TV. But thanks, like, share, and subscribe, and please comment, and have a great day. And make sure you stay healthy, fit, get motivated, or continue that motivation. And I'll see you next time.